Greetings and salutations, family. It's Dr. Eric D. Harris, PhD, here with you once again today. Thank you so much for taking the time out to join me. And today we're going to get into why the unspoken vibe that we give off or that we share shapes everything. Have you ever been involved in a meeting or entered a building after a meeting of epic proportions had taken place, and you could feel the tension in the air, and there was not a word uttered? It was the vibe. Have you ever entered a facility and you were greeted with the warmest regards and kind words and sentimentalities, and that was consistent with the vibe that not only the individuals had, but also the vibe that you may have been emitting? The vibe is a constant energy. It is a body language. It is a presence. It is an emotional state, a very powerful emotional state that speaks more than any of the words that we could share in many instances. So why does this vibe matter? Why is it so consequential? You know, if the vibe is misaligned, it can sabotage or deteriorate, destroy, break apart relationships. It also fosters a lack of empathy and also investment in leadership skills or personal goals. And there's a sense of inauthenticity. Intentional vibes cultivate a sense of trust. They create deliberate opportunity, and they also foster a space where you can absolve or resolve conflict. So one of the great takeaways from this particular tidbit of information is that awareness and intentionality creates an energetic presence along with that particular vibe. So the vibe speaks louder than words. Remember, your body will betray you in many instances before you say anything. So there's a sense of pattern recognition as humans. So we pick up on signals consciously and also unconsciously. So saying one thing and doing another will sabotage your vibe. Remember, saying I'm not angry and you are engaged in delivering a sense of icy silence, avoidance, and confusion. Those words mean absolutely nothing. So that destroys the vibe. Self-sabotage is an example. You know, key insight here tends to state that when you ignore the vibe, you lose the sense of communication or the effectiveness as communication as a particular tool. So you have to engage in the vibe check. And what does the vibe check consist of? The vibe check consists of self-awareness. Ask yourself this powerful question: what am I actually bringing into the room? Be a conversation. It could be an email. It could be a social media post. Right now, is it stress or stressors? Is it openness? Am I impatient? Is it calm? Is it angry? Ask yourself those things. Align those vibes with your values. And we all have specific values. Define your core vibe. The energy of that particular core vibe represents you. Is it calm? Is it present in the moment? Is it warm? Is it curiosity? Is it grounded in a stability and a sensibility of support? So you have to define that. You don't control other people's perceptions, but you do control your self-awareness and the energy that you choose to bring in those rooms, as discussed earlier. So intentionality starts with you, the person in the mirror. It starts within. So think about this. So when you respond to other individuals' vibes, if the vibe is stress, either yours or theirs, acknowledge it calmly and assess that. Do you take a pause? Will you have to step back? If there's a sense of disconnection, is more warmth needed? Active listening. Are you paying attention to the cues? Don't argue with the vibe. Address the feeling behind the vibe that you are experiencing. Remember, setting boundaries with energy is so key. Protect your own vibe. Disengage from chronically draining interactions or vibes without blame. If they're not beneficial, simply pull away. So mastering vibes simply means becoming fluent in the universal language of human energy and understanding to forge a sound, key, deeper connection and effective communication with other individuals who are around you. So remember, vibes are unspoken foundations of trust, connection, and also influence. Ignoring them guarantees sabotage, chaos, confusion, misdirection, miscommunication, and mastering them unlocks a sense of potential in a world that you haven't experienced. So remember, the vibe is not a pill. It's not. It's not magic. It is the sum of who you are. It is the sum of you holistically. It is the sum of your presence, your emotional state, and your attention in terms of where that goes. So here's a call to action, just a little bit of homework. This week, do an intentional vibe check before every interaction. And what shift can you make? Be sure to leave that information in the comments down below. Dr. Eric D. Harris, PhD. Be well. Peace.